So in the previous process, we have seen lithography, right? Then followed by metal deposition. Now we are going to do the final step for getting the devices that we need or the electrodes that we need, which is the lift-off process. So we have the wafer, which we have already seen, where the metal was deposited after the lithography step. Okay. Now we will dip this wafer in acetone. Okay. So acetone is the solution that we use for lifting of process. So acetone can strip photoresist or remove photoresist, and when it removes photoresist, it will take with it the metal that is deposited over the photoresist. So wherever gaps were there, that is wherever there was no photoresist, and then the metal got deposited, that will remain intact while taking out the metal which is deposited on top of photoresist. So once we dip it in acetone, we wait for close to 10 to 15 minutes so that acetone removes the photoresist. Then we follow that process by dipping the wafer again in IPA or isopropyl alcohol. Okay, so this is to remove acetone from the wafer surface, and from IPA we will move it to DI water, which will remove the IPA as well from the wafer, and then we will have the clean device. So we will see the process now. So I am now adding acetone to one of the petri dish. And when we can take the sample and keep it in acetone close to 10 to 15 minutes. Now the acetone will slowly start removing the photoresist. So meanwhile we can also add IPA for the next process. So IPA is used for removing the acetone residues. So now you can see the wafer in acetone. If you clearly notice, there are a lot of projections that you can see, which is because the acetone is stripping the photoresist. Now eventually the photoresist will start peeling off. See, you can see the photoresist peeling off from the side, right? So this is called the lift-off process, where the photoresist lifts off. See, you can see the photoresist getting removed from the sides. Okay, only leaving the pattern that we need intact. So as you can see, most of the patterns, photoresist from most of the area has already gone. Right? You can see only the devices are remaining. Then we shift it to IPA. Okay. And from IPA solution, we will shift it next to the DI water that we have here. So now we have the lift-off process complete. Now we can see closely how the wafer looks like. So now we have the device ready after lift-off. You can see different patterns beautifully, they have come. Okay, so the lift-off process is complete. So it's up to us to design the process flow that we need. Maybe we can go for a lift-off, lithography followed by metal deposition and lift-off to get the pattern. Or we could also go for metal deposition first followed by lithography and then etching. So we can design our process. Some processes are compatible for some specific applications. And yeah, so that's about the device that we have shown here. Now we will keep it safely somewhere. So I believe that you guys now understand how the device fabrication happens for neural applications, right? We can fabricate any type of design that we need. With enough thought process, we will be able to design the process flow accordingly, and we can fabricate it as well. So I hope you understood and found the session informative. Okay, we will see in another lecture. Thank you.